Hello and welcome to this session brought to you by the Academy of Practical Accounts in conjunction with your institution. In this session, we're looking at the dashboard, which is basically an overview of the whole business year to date. From the very start of the financial year up to date, what does the business look like? So we look at a condensed profit and loss account. We look at the tax and income calculation summary, and we also look at the balance sheet. That's what it is. Now let's have a quick look at what the business looks like basing on the data recorded so far. So this is the access to the dashboard, the button to the dashboard. Let's condense this. So as far as the profit and loss is concerned, it's 3 lines. We've got an income there, all allowable expenses, the net profit, and then we have these calculations here. Now remember, class 2 and class 4 NIC do apply to the UK, and we can remove these class 2 if we want to, if a business is not supposed to pay class 2 NIC. Now let's have a look at, we can remove that. But generally speaking, we've got the net profit, we've got class 2 NIC. Now class 4 NIC has been disabled. Let's see how to do that on this computations page. On this computations page, when we remove the weeks and we put it at a 0, then no class 2 NIC will be computed, so they'll all be 0. And now let's go back to the report we're looking at. So this is our report. So class 4 NIC is still there. I don't know why it doesn't disappear. Anyway, let's ignore that. So this is a brief. So here we've got tax and income update. So this should be the profit after tax. This should be national insurance contributions. Now the profit is 8520, and then 20% of that should be 1704. We don't have 40% because the profit is less than 32,000, so no 40% tax is being paid. Now that one, let me see. Okay, this 1704 plus 14 gives us this amount that is outstanding for tax and national insurance contributions. Now the income to date is 19 minus this figure, which leaves us 17,802. Now the monthly income and the weekly income depend on the financial month, which we shall look at a little bit later. And then below here we've got the balance sheet. So we have a bank balance of 400, a cash balance of 19,520. So the two add up to 19,920, which equals the closing capital basing on the information entered so far. Now the closing capital is made up the 400 that was added and the profit. And ideally these figures in red on the balance sheet belong to the owner. They belong to the owner, and the closing capital agrees with the net business assets, so there is no difference. So that is what the dashboard is like. It's basically a quick overview of the whole business year to date as at a particular moment, so we can get that quick snapshot. So that's about it, and in case of any questions, please give us a shout. Thank you. Now this information here should be available in the guide on now let's see, let me drag this one down here. Okay, there is a question mark there, so in that question mark there is an on-screen guide, so you click that and you get information about the report. Okay, so this information is available in that question mark. It pops out with information. Thank you so much.